Welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's Iceblade here with another YouTube video. Today we're doing the unboxing and the review of a cheap gaming mouse. Now this mouse is made by a company called Untitled and they're based in Taiwan. To be honest, I didn't actually know this company existed, so I had to do some research and found that they actually have branches right across the globe. So there's branches in Mexico, Argentina, Spain, France, Denmark, Poland, South Africa, Australia, Malaysia, Philippines, just to mention a few. But they do different products, but they have a gaming range called FOXXRAY. Now they sell the basic gaming peripherals like gaming mouse, the keyboards, the mouse pads, controllers, etc. So the one we picked up is from their Fearless range, because I mean there's 4 pages on their product page just under the gaming mouses. The one we have here is the FXR-BM-29 Fearless gaming mouse. Now I don't worry about packaging ever, it's just a box. I need to get the stuff out of that box. But as far as boxes go, this is pretty nice for a cheap gaming mouse. I mean, shape is nice and it's like a matte sort of finish, and then the image of your mouse is like a glossy finish. It just stands out, it pops out, you know, it looks cool. And then it has a magnetic front door panel thing, opens up and there's a lot of Chinese, I think, on the inside, and then your mouse behind a plastic cover. But I mean the presentation is kind of cool for someone that doesn't worry about the boxes that the product comes in. Okay, so I'm not sponsored by this company. Like I said, I didn't even know they existed. The purchase was actually made for my son to game on a laptop, but he got a better mouse though. So this mouse is now turning into the backup gaming mouse. I do believe everybody should have like a backup mouse. It shouldn't. It doesn't matter if it's a gaming mouse or just a mouse, but I mean, if you have this gaming emergency like at midnight, then you just pop out your backup mouse and it keeps you going until you can replace your decent gaming mouse. Now I will not be gaming on this exclusively. I will be gaming on it for a bit just to see how it works and how it handles and how it feels, and then I can do the update on the review on that. But like I said, this would be a gaming mouse backup, and yeah, everybody should actually have one of these. Should also get into the specs of it. The box is very Chinese orientated. There's a small section there for English, and then I mean the pictures you can basically understand. It says there's weights inside. For steady use, you know, you want to have steady use, I suppose. It has a DPI setting. It starts at 800, 1200, 1600, and then max 2400. So I'd rather go on the site and just have a look at what they say about our mouse there before we rip this box open. Okay, so the general features of this mouse, as they say, it's a professional gaming optical engine. Right on. Okay, so it has 4-stage adjustable DPI with a max to 2400. It has a cool black lit illumination, and it's particularly evident in the dark. Well, I suppose lights are evident in the dark. It has independent settings of 800, 1200, 1600, 2400 DPI switch. Yeah, like that one. Great stuff. Okay, it has weights inside to keep the mouse steady for use. Use long lifespan micro switch. Specifically appearance for game style design. Okay. It has an anti-tangle braided cord with gold-plated USB connector. That's brilliant. I do like my braided cords. Anybody knows my reviews. I like braided cords. Okay, so the interface is USB 2. The voltage, maximum acceleration is 10G. Whoa. Okay, it has 5 buttons plus a DPI plus a scroll wheel. So yeah, all seems good. Like I said, backup mouse, don't worry too much. Just should work. It just should move my character on screen, and it just should fire when I press button. So let's get it open. Gaming mouse, I suspect. So, but let's kill it anyway. Like I said, these people like their packaging. Yeah. Yeah, that should do, I suppose. Okay, so on each of these tabs, they had a sticker going. These people really take their packaging seriously. Funny. You know, usually these small 2-3 page pamphlets inside these chippy things. Okay. Okay, this is a very tight braid. Actually feels, if you could say, like a oily type. I have these high-tech leather that's been treated with oil, and they have this leathery feel to it. Okay, I thought they said that this is anti-tangle. I already tangled it just by taking it out of the box. Okay, I suppose we should just plug out my normal mouse and then plug this gold connector. It doesn't look that gold, was it? Maybe both is gold. It doesn't look that heavily gold to me. Come on, bro. The 50-50 works out badly. Okay, setting up a device. We setting up your USB optical mouse. Already working. It's hella fast. Okay, so if there is no, just see from the bat. Okay, so the DPI switch is on. You get these cheap gaming mouse that you can't basically change the color for the color that you want. They have assigned a certain color to a DPI. So if you press the DPI button, it changes to a color, but basically the DPI has now changed. So it seems that it doesn't have software. The work is done inside the mouse, and you just have the DPI button, which goes certain color. If it has no color, it's like so fast. Red is still very fast. Very fast. There we go down to human reaction. It's still so fast, and it's like it's skippy jumpy, which is not good for gaming to start off with. The feet at the bottom is nice, but it's on this gaming mouse pad, it's like, whoa, flying, it's fast. The mouse is fast. The DPI is fast. Okay. Clickety click, clickety click. It has a nice clickety click to it. Okay, then setting in your hand is not bad. I do have very large hand, long finger type setup, so I struggle to find a good fit for me, but it's not bad. I mean, the point of my fingers still, but I have learned to move my hand back on the mouse. But if I palm it like my friends do with their mouse, if I palm it, I mean, I wrap up this mouse. I mean, I need a larger mouse actually, but I mean, should be just having a couple of games on this and see how it goes. All the buttons is working. We have back and forward on the web page. Seems 1, 2, 3, 4. How much buttons did they say we got? The scrolling wheel works. Okay, it says we have 5 buttons. So that's left click, right click, forward, back. Probably the scroll wheel will be the 5th button they're talking about, but they specifically said 5 buttons plus DPI plus scroll wheel. Okay, so then they just mean like the scroll wheel, not in the... Okay, so if you click, yeah, okay, so that should be 5 buttons. It does what it's supposed to do, I guess. Well, we'll see how it is in a game, because it would be sad if you have a backup mouse and you, like I mentioned, you have this emergency, God forbid, but you have this emergency and you plug in this mouse and it's actually so bad that it's better to not play. So let's hope it's not like that. I will be getting into a game with it just to see how it goes, play a couple of rounds, put it through its paces, slow DPI and swashing all around. Let's see how it handles FPS abuse. Okay, but that's so far back up. Happy.
3 weeks later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Iceblade here. So we're doing part 2 of our review on the FOXXRAY FXR-BM-29 gaming mouse. Now, after I did the initial unboxing and initial review of the mouse, I gamed with it. So basically like 2 hours, different games, different DPI settings, and there's actually no issues that I can report. There was no clicks that didn't register, scrolling mouse or the wheel was working perfectly. Tracking on the mouse pad was good. There was no irregular movements in the palm pointer of the mouse, so nothing bad, nothing flashy. It did what it advertised it would do. So it went back in its box and it was in storage for backup gaming mouse, like I said. And then part 2 of this review actually happened. My neighbor ran into troubles with his wireless gaming mouse, so the scroll wheel actually started acting up and gave in, and then the rest of the mouse just went downhill from there. So he contacted me and asked if I had anything spare he could just borrow, because we were currently in a lockdown in South Africa. So I told him about the FOXXRAY. I'm doing a review on it, and he said he wanted to buy the mouse. He needs a mouse. It's still a lot of time left and he needs to game. So yeah, I sold him the mouse and just told him that I'm actually doing a review on it. He just needs to give me some feedback now and then. So weekly, he updated me. Yes, weekly. It was 3 weeks he's been using this mouse now extensively in gaming. So he plays CSGO flat out. I mean, I've seen him in morning hours. I don't know actually when he sleeps, but that was good for my review, because this mouse is now getting a pounding, and a real gamer's pounding, and it's the last update he gave me was the same as the previous ones. He loves the weight in the gaming mouse because it's actually a weighted mouse. It's a bit heavier than the normal ones. He said the DPI switch is still working. Any flashy lights on the mouse was still working. No misclicks ever. Tracking on the mouse pad was perfect. He never had any issues with it. The feet on the mouse is still there. It's still allowing tracking on the mouse pad. There's no excessive gripping. It's actually very smooth. So, like I said, good for the review and actually good for that mouse. So, if you're in desperate need of a cheaper gaming mouse, you can have a look at this FOXXRAY mouse. It's really good according to my neighbor and according to my initial test. I could not fault the mouse in any way, but it's good. He's testing it hard. It's going through its paces. So if it ever dies, I will do like a rest in peace on the description or give the date when it died so you can see what the lifespan of that mouse is, or as soon as it's not registering clicks anymore or the scroll wheel goes, we can document it as it dies, if it dies, I mean. So currently we can't fault the mouse, so if you're looking at something cheap or something for your kids at home to play on, give it a try. Like I said, it's doing what it's advertised to do, and paying thousands more for a known brand, yeah, if you have that kind of money lying around, no problem, go for it. But I mean, if you need to do something like for the kids, or just while you're waiting for some big bucks to come in, you can give this mouse a try. Nothing wrong with it, and it seems to be holding up currently on a heavy crossfire from our gamer next door. So if you see Mr. Outcast on South African service in CSGO, give him a shout and ask him how his cheap gaming mouse lockdown essential is doing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'll only update this once that thing starts falling apart or dies. So thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, hit the link, like, go crazy, write some comments down there so you can get this channel up and going faster and get more content out. If there's anything you need to see, if anything you want me to test, pop it down below and we can see what we can do for you. Thanks guys for watching. Enjoy your day. Bye.